Welcome back, everyone, to the 7-person free-for-all series on Dominions 4, playing as Shinuyama. This is turn number 38. This is the big moment, and I seen you before with me for the magic reveal of whether or not the game is over. We know that we were going to try to do our part, but we don't know until we click this button. But how are you doing, first and foremost, so we can build up a little tension?
I'm good. I'm glad to be back.
Good.
And yeah, I'm just wondering what happened.
I guess we won't keep the people in suspense any longer. Ta-da! Vanheim has claimed the Throne of Splendor and the Throne of Law. So this gave them the 4 points they needed. Now, I've seen you before. When this happens, if the game is over, what happens? Do you just get a notice saying the game is over, or that
So basically,
Fafnir
on
has
this
ascended?
screen,
Uh-huh.
it already tells you that Fafnir has ascended. So it would have been game over.
So it's very confusing because I saw this first and I was like, oh my gosh, they did it. But it's confusing. They did claim the thrones, but let's dig a little deeper into the battles. Now, the Battle of Florian, this is just another tease. Our military forces have been beaten back by a force. Okay, I'm not even going to click on this. It's not really important. The most important thing is, how did we fare in Emerald Lake? Take it away. It's all you. You're allowed to commentate.
All right, thank you for permission.
Just sound of silence.
Yeah, so we're doing pretty good, I think. He does have a sizable army. Hopefully the Kappas with their double attacks is going to do a quick job of cleaning those units. Our Shuras with their Vine Shield should also add quite a punch to the fight. And well, spellcasters should also be enough, but I think we may have scripted something else that would have been a bit more useful.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. We were talking about that.
Because let's wait for them to cast. Yeah, just keep it on the same speed. Basically, what we told them to cast is not exactly.
It was boil, right? We tried to do boil.
Yeah. See, like just small layer of effect of like a little blue dot.
Yeah, you can see it right there. And I think
Yeah,
they might cast it there again. If they do, I'll try to point it out. Yeah, there it is. It's like just little fives going up. It's not terribly effective, huh?
No. They probably would have been better off summoning skeletons.
Yeah, that was our sentiment, is that it might be better just to summon more skeletons.
Yeah. But our Kappas are doing a great job holding out against those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So did our Shuras, but unfortunately we lost the first one.
Yeah, I think we lost...
No. We're all three of them are still alive right now.
Oh. Did we not lose one?
I think we did.
He's got his full hit points.
I think he gets one shot, dude.
What about this guy? 20. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on this.
I guess no one dies.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I think this is it. So it's over. They've routed. And
Yeah, no one died.
So let's just look at the final results. A crushing defeat for Vanheim. I think this was really good. Basically, all we lost were Kappas, and those were exactly what we wanted to lose, right?
Yeah, because they're expensive to maintain, so if they die, that's good for us.
Exactly. It's actually a good thing that lose a whole bunch of them, lose a lot of upkeep. And upkeep is really, I don't know if we pointed it out enough, but upkeep is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah. It's forcing us to expand.
Now, we can also talk about what Vanheim lost here. They lost all but 7 Shark Knights, which are pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And on top of that, they lost their Triton Troopers, which are a little bit less so, Ichthids, which are a little bit less so as well. 1 Underwater Einhir. I guess this is where, one note is that we recovered a Ring of Water Breathing. I guess that's where we did it.
Yeah, that was probably his.
Yeah. So, some of their forces remained, but mostly they were wiped out. And that, by itself, would mean that even though he claimed these 2 thrones, he would not have ascended. So the big question is then, we saw Ulm mounting a massive force to go attack Griffin Spires. Now this is the key battle, the biggest battle that has been, I think, has taken place in the world. This is like, this is, I don't even know how to give it the appropriate scale. It's the biggest battle this world has seen, but also by a lot. So I'll let you commentate this one as well, but I've done my best to emphasize how, like, this is just, okay, I'll let the army sizes speak for themselves, but go ahead and take it away. Let me know if you want different speeds or whatever, too.
Yeah, I just put it on speed 2.
Okay,
so
that's
basically
good.
it's quite a big army that Ulm has, as well as another big army that Vanheim has. Vanheim is using a classical Thunderstrike strategy. And Ulm, if I believe correctly and he researched, he should be using, there we go, Iron Blizzards. So,
Oh my gosh.
believe in this battle, Ulm is a little bit at an advantage if the Thunderstrike hits the top squad that Ulm has, which is actually a really good strategy that Ulm did.
Can we just pause for a moment and just take, make a very... That Iron Blizzard is doing so much damage.
Yeah, Ulm doesn't need crossbowmen with Iron Blizzard, and on top of it, because he recruited a bunch of monkeys at the top, they're the ones who are gonna get all the Thunder Strikes. Which is weird, because I'm not seeing Vanheim cause Thunder Strikes at all yet.
Yeah, they didn't. I think they did 1 or 2 up here. I saw a few things like raining down.
The Iron Blizzard is just killing them right now.
Amazing. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like 70 damage per cast. There's another. Oh, yeah. But it's just hitting the monkeys.
He didn't bless those Valkyries. It could be flying right now.
Huh. Oh, where are they? I don't know where they are.
The ladies at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. They're there. Okay.
Wow, we just got blasted by heavy arrows.
Oh, God. It's brutal. It's like brutal watch. That would do the same to our army, too, right? Should we fear going against Ulm?
Our Vine Ogres can handle it.
I mean, you say that, but this is some serious damage.
Trust me, because we summon skeletons, we have Vine Ogres. Basically, what will happen is that the guy casting Iron Blizzard will pass out from fatigue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't see any Thunder Strikes. Have you seen Thunder Strikes?
I thought I saw 3 at the top. Wait, those are Thunder Strikes.
Oh,
right?
there we go. There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I hear it, and so ICU4 doesn't have the advantage of audio, but I've been hearing them too.
All right, and by the way we're sharing the screen, I don't see everything in 60 FPS.
Right, you get very chunky.
Yeah,
that's good to
like
point that out.
Security camera feel.
Yeah, we probably should look into something better than Google Hangouts. But so this was just like an absolute slaughter compared to what we thought it was going to be.
Vanheim was just destroyed here. Ulm did a great job. Yeah, you're right. That was not Vanheim's main army. That was his combined army, and he just died.
I mean, it's like, it was almost brutal to watch this, but it also made me like extremely happy with our decision to be close allies with Ulm, because he just took Vanheim. I would have thought that Vanheim would have had the most powerful army in the game, but maybe it's Ulm. I mean, maybe it's us, but if not us, maybe it's Ulm. Should we go up to triple speed, or is there anything more useful?
go to triple speed. There's nothing more to see.
Probably this is it, right?
Yep, total win.
And the Iron Blizzards are still raining down. They did Earth Empowerment, which I guess improves their, what is the reinvigoration or something?
Yes, that's why we don't pass out from fatigue at all.
Yeah, they're doing Iron Darts now instead of Iron Blizzard all the time.
Just look at this. Just look at this. It's insane.
And look at the army of remaining from Ulm.
Yeah.
Just so powerful still. So I can't wait to show the most important screen is going to be all the math we can do. I probably should bring up my calculator. I guess we might as well. Let's look at what Vanheim actually lost. Do we need to see the last few guys get hit? Why not? I just want to see the damage go in.
Oh, he got hit by a... Oh, he got sniped, man.
Oh god.
What? He just got sniped by iron dots.
So this is the big screen. Took some casualties, right? Mostly it was their, monkeys that took the damage.
Yeah.
Over half of the damage was that. Some war dogs, which are cheap, expendable. Buccaneers, which aren't necessarily so cheap. Well,
It's only 10 gold.
yeah. Infantry, 10? Oh, wow.
10
He's
gold.
really all cheap. So
Maybe two priest smiths will be maybe 300-ish gold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 350.
Mm-hmm. That was good memory.
Yeah,
We're not really taking account resources, which can be something which hinders you from recruiting. But now let's just on camera together, let's do the value of... There. Just making sure I can alt-tab back and forth. Let's do the value of these forces of Vanheim. Let's start at the bottom. They lost 6 skin shifters, which are 25 each. Cha-ching! Feel free to mention anything about any of these as we're going through them. They lost 5 devils, which are summons, so I don't really know how to do anything.
15-ish blood slaves.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to include it as money, though. I'm only going to do pure gold. Vans, this is going to be a huge one.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
Oh, God.
70
It's like
60,
40.
63?
It's like almost 5,000 in gold damage. 70 times 63. So, okay, sorry. Let me do it this way. What was the first one? Like 150? It didn't matter, right? Let's do this independently. Yeah, plus 150. So it's 4,400 in lost money from just the Vans. That's insane. Okay, next we have Valkyries, which are 45 each, and they lost 41 of them, so we're looking at like another 1,700 here. So let's do plus 41 times 45. So now we're up to 6,400 gold. They lost 81 Ein hairs.
It's about 1,006.
Yeah, 1,620. Just gonna do that math in my head. 7 herdmen, which are 12 each. Okay, we'll just add 70 for that. 80, I guess. They lost... we're still not even... 6th of these, so plus another 60. Is this important to do? Probably not. But is it fun? Yes. 230 more crossbowmen. But they almost broke 10,000 in this one little battle.
Maybe they did.
Plus another 60.
Yeah, now look at the commanders.
Okay. So, I mean, they have a Bakemono chief.
No, he's alive. He's alive,
yeah, sure.
They're all here.
I kind of want to show these off, too, because this is the first time we're really seeing a lot of these units.
Of Vanheim units, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so the Vanadrot, do you have anything to say about these? Or
those guys are basically your Thunderstrike casters, but they're very expensive, so don't expect to recruit a lot of them throughout the game.
And you made an interesting remark as well. You said that maybe Vanheim didn't recruit correctly. Maybe they should have focused more on Thunderstrike. Is that right?
Yeah, basically I found it weird. He should have gotten all those Van Herses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you click on the Van Hers?
Sure, yeah.
This is a guy that stays at home and just researches. Yeah, because AR1 you can't do anything with it. Maybe you can lead some units, that's about it. And they're 145 each, and he lost quite a bit in this battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and add the remaining. So 5 times 145.
Yeah.
We'll just do it directly. Well, 5 times 150 is... I wanted to say 750, which is correct. No. 5 times 150.
Is it 725?
Oh, no, it's 750, I think.
I mean 125
okay, let's
times
do memory
5.
save. 5 times 150 is 750. And then we just minus Yeah, okay, you're saying 725 is what they lost. Yeah, exactly right. So memory recall plus 725. Memory
And
save.
then look at the Vanyals.
And the Van Harls.
Yeah.
285.
See for Vanyal, like if he just he used Storm, but was correct. If he just recruited a bunch of them, like instead of those 8 Van Hersers that he recruited, let's say 2 Van Hersers equal to one Yol, he would have gotten 4 more Van Yol that would be able to cause thunder strikes, and that would have packed way more punch in this battle, right?
Yeah, I think so. So 285 for this is another 2. We saved this already. Then we'll just do 285 times 2 because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Memory plus, memory recall. Well, they didn't quite break 10,000, but they were that is so close.
Yeah, so that's a significant thing to do, actually. You can count how much losses they have.
That's incredible. 9,750 gold in one battle. That's just incredible. So, I mean, that's really the most important thing that we can talk about in this episode is just how those 2 battles went. Our plans here now are just going to be to build a fort in our new province. And so basically, I've had so there's a little diplomacy I need to talk about very briefly here. As soon as this is at the very end of the next turn. So we have to, we have all the information from turn 38 available to us. And the things we can report on are, after this happened, immediately. Like the moment the new turn came out, basically, people were very excited. They reported what had happened. And Olm came forward and said he doesn't know what to do with this Throne of Splendor. He doesn't want it necessarily because he's afraid if he has it, Agartha will try to take it. And because it gives a really strong bless to bless troops, he's afraid of having it in Agarthan hands. So he actually offered it to Man, and he invited every nation. And I think Aramor wasn't originally part of the diplomacy, but eventually he was invited by somebody as well. So every nation was part of this discussion about what to do with the Throne of Splendor, which is a little bit funny. And I hope that Das does his comics and whatnot and does like a good explanation of what all was going on. But it's kind of a weird situation that nations which have never spoken, like Aramor has never been a part of a discussion. And he was just brought in randomly for this discussion about what to do with the Throne of Splendor. So it was a little bit strange, but it happened, and ultimately everyone agreed that fine, Man can have it for safekeeping. Like, even Vanheim was brought to this, which is weird, right? Vanheim just tried to ascend, and now they're being brought in to ask what to do with the throne they tried to take. So it was a little funny to me. I sent a message to Vanheim saying, we took Emerald Lake because we were trying to prevent you from ascending. But Vanheim's response was really negative. Vanheim also sent a request to Man asking Man if he wanted to go to war against us, and Man responded with a negative, like, no, we're not going to go to war with Man, Shinuyama, because you're the one who was kind of like attacking. So Vanheim did ultimately attack Black Alps and take it, which is what this Throne of Law is that Fafnir claimed in the Black Alps. He took it from Man.
Which amazed us.
Yeah, this is a good point. I guess we didn't play this up enough yet, right? How is it that Man did not have a fort there? Do you have any thoughts on this?
No, that's the thing that left me speechless. We had a small talk about it before this recording, and no, I don't know why he would not build a fort. The only reasoning I came up was that maybe he didn't want his capital to lose resources. But actually, can you right-click on Halbarthria?
We don't have any information though.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, that's the only thing, rationality. But it's a throne. It's a throne. You should just build a fort on it. Yeah, that's the most rational thing to do.
So if nothing else, people who are watching this video can take that away. If you want to play Dominions 4 by yourself, I mean, in multiplayer, but even in single player.
Yeah, even in single player, why are you gonna?
It's recommended.
The AI loves to raid you. The AI knows exactly how much defense you have and how much forces he needs to kill you. So no, that's not a good idea. Build your forts on chokeholds and key locations.
Now, and there is another interesting aside. So that there's the Vanheim thing. So it does look like I talked about on last time and the previous turn how we were going to ally, I sent this request with the division of territory of Vanheim territory heavily going towards man, but this was just to invite them in, and that we only really want the throne anyway. So we don't care if, even though I made a mistake, I gave man this throne in the borders. It's the only thing I want from all of Vanheim, besides maybe a Feasible as well. I mean, who knows? Because the big thing that we also notice, I don't know why I didn't point this out. This is the throne of Second Age. It is not the throne of water as we suspected, which means it's only worth 1 point. So, Vanheim still controls the throne of water. We don't know where that is. I will actually make a map and I'll show it on the next turn, showing what our current idea of what the thrones are, but we have to rethink it, because I thought that this was 2 points, and I thought these were both 1, but now I'm not exactly sure what the situation is. And one other thing to point out is that Airmore was in this exact position last turn. So they basically defaulted on their turn. They didn't do anything. And like as a personal side, I know Sabouts, and we're like on very good terms. We're friendly. So I talk with him about stuff which is in the game, and he's really busy in his work right now. So I understand why this happened. But he did say last turn he would attack a Feasible, and then he didn't. So it's frustrating, because having an ally who's unreliable like this means that you tend to trust them less. Now, I know he defaulted on his turn, but if I didn't know that, I might sit here and wonder why he wasn't attacking Vanheim. Maybe are they friends? Who knows? So that's another thing to consider, is Airmore's potential inactivity. So we basically can't rely on Airmore to help out in this war against Vanheim. But it means at least they probably won't be something we have to worry about either. So I think I covered everything I need to cover. What am I missing? Did we talk about research yet?
No, we did not.
Okay, that's another thing. So this construction will be finishing this turn. We're going to get that level 6, which we said we wanted. But now we're moving into conjuration. Do you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yeah, sure. You can bring out the picture if you want. Our reason why we're going into conjuration is to get access to, of course, at level 7, the powerful array of living fires, water, and air, and clouds.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, using those spells will be really strong in the battlefield, because we summon large elementals.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, on the way, we'll be grabbing really important summons, and you can bring in the picture.
Sure. Yeah. I'll point them out here, and then we'll bring them up.
Yeah. So at level 6, we have Gozu Mezu, which is a national spell of Shinuyama.
Uh-huh. So let me actually bring it up now. This is an appropriate point. Ta-da!
Yeah, but basically they are the 2 guys on the left, the Horseface and Oxhead. They are pretty large-sized, high hit point tankish units. They both have a magical weapon that causes false fetters, which gives you an effect a bit like Divine Shield. And the guy with the Oxhead basically also bashes them with his head, which is a go attack.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, along the way, we'll have a variety of stuff that we can summon, which are the fire snakes and summer lions with all our fire gems that we accumulated. Below, we have the water gems that we're going to use for kidnids and winter wolves. They're both very useful. Winter wolves and summer lions are ethereal. Kidnids have... Ow! Wow.
Here, I'll let you clear through for a second. I'll just show these.
Yeah.
So it's on
Sorry
level 5.
that.
Yeah, no problem. It happens to everyone. Weren't we also considering the Naiads as well?
No. Naiad Warriors. That's what the
okay.
spell is called. Naiad Warriors.
Okay. And I don't know where that is either, but...
He's just under Naiad.
Okay, but you were talking first about Fire Snakes, which is level 6.
Yeah. Up there. It's
There.
up there. Yeah.
So if Tortuga-san casts this, he actually gets more than 5 because it requires level 2.
2.
And he's level 9 right now, or level 8?
No, 8. 8.
But we'll
8.
give
So
him
that's-
level 9 by boosting him, right?
We'll try to get him to 10.
Wow, fantastic. And
Yeah,
that means
so
that although
plus
this cost 5 or 9 fire gems, we actually get more than just 5 snakes out of it.
You get the +8, so 13. 13 sticks for 9 fire gems.
So essentially just 1 fire gem per snake, and these are...
One more than one.
Yeah. So you get 1 for free. It's buy 8, get 1 free.
Yeah.
Or buy 12, get 1 free, I should say. Yeah, I mean, this is a really good unit.
Yeah, and same thing with the Summer Lion.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, this is a little bit slower, but this one has a better movement as well. I kind of like that.
Better movement, has 2 strong attacks, and he's ethereal.
Where the Summer Line is what, level 5?
I think so.
There it is.
Yeah.
So for this, it's the same. Wait, no. This is 3, so this will be 5, 6
plus
extra,
7.
7. Okay, so to get 12. A lot more fire gems it costs, so that's the downside. But I guess, in my opinion, it's a better unit.
It definitely is.
So that might be preferable. We'll have to find a way to get all those fire gems. I mean, those are not just... They're not just gifted to us. So we have to make sure we build them up. What are we at right now? All right, we're at 42 on +9, so we have a reasonable amount. And I know that we're intentionally now saving so that Tortuga-san can cast that spell when we get there. So, well, is there anything else you want to talk about the summons?
No, that's it. They should all act like a pretty good wall for our spellcasters to wreak havoc.
Okay. Then the last thing to say, I guess the important thing is that we are actually, because of the diplomacy interactions with Vanheim, the fact that they responded so negatively, we were already probably, I mean, obviously we were already planning to attack Vanheim. That's what we were talking about with Man the whole time, about divvying up the territory. But that's just going to mean that we're going to, I think Vanheim might attack us. We're just going to preemptively attack them. So next turn, our Shuras are going to start moving into their lands. And so this is it. War begins. This is the start of the Vanheim-Shinuyama War. All right, well, as always, I'll try to give you the last note. Is there anything else you think we've missed? I mean, we're not recruiting any magic units lately because we need all the money. And we're actually, are we giving money to Ulm because they are actually, we're trying to get a few gems from them. They apparently have, they've told me that they have a few nature and death gems they can give to us, and I said that we'll just give them some money for it. So I think that that's going to be forthcoming in the next turn, some more gems from Ulm. And we'll probably try to ask and see if we can get even more gems from them. But okay, so I'm talking now, but you should have the final word. I've seen you before. Anything else you want to say?
No, basically we'll keep funding them so we keep warring with Vanheim on the other side, and we'll get gems in exchange, and then we get to summon our army and take whatever throne we need for the victory.
That's right, yeah, and that's the next thing. Basically, we're building up to this war with Vanheim, and then that's supposedly going to lead to a victory. Now, we'll have to remap out which thrones we need, but we'll do that in the next turn. So that's going to conclude this video, and, I mean, yeah, this turn and this video. I see we've gone over 20 minutes, so this will be a standalone. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care.